Hi, this is Millie Kay, and it is Saturday, April the 8th, 2017, and I basically follow the Feather River from Oroville almost to Sacramento, and today I want to talk about the Oroville Spillway incident and show you a really broad overview of what that was all about and how the Feather River plays into that. I have a map here that shows you very generally that there are several forks of the Feather River, the North Fork, the Middle Fork, and the South Fork that flow into Lake Oroville. And on the map here you can see down at the bottom is Oroville, and this is the lake, the reservoir, and where the dam is. And I will bring Oroville up closer to the top so you can see that this is where the dam is. The Feather River continues out of Lake Oroville. It continues from Oroville south through the Yuba City and Marysville area, and this area, as you can see by the county lines here, this is the Butte County line. Oroville is in Butte County, Yuba City is here in Sutter County, and Marysville is in Yuba County. These two counties are very close together, Sutter and Yuba, and the county seats are just across the bridge from each other. They're the closest two county seats in California. And if I go down a little further, you can see Sacramento down at the bottom. Sacramento is about 70 miles from Oroville. And right here, if you're following the Feather River, let me get my mouse back. If you're following the Feather River, it merges with the Sacramento River between Yuba City and Sacramento. And as you can see, the Sacramento River flows right along the edges of Sutter County. So that's just a general overview so that you can see the areas that were evacuated in February when they had the spillway incident at the Oroville Dam. The Sutter, Yuba, and Butte counties were the ones that were the most impacted by that, and that's where most of the evacuees came from. So let me go and show you just a picture so that you can have a visual of, here's the Lake Oroville, or the reservoir. It's a reservoir. What it is it's the Feather River all dammed up. So those three forks flow into this man-made lake, and this is the dam right here that holds the water back. This is the tallest dam in the United States at 770 feet. It's an earthen embankment dam, and this, let me show you the road. This is across the top of the dam, and it's over 6,000 feet wide. So it's more than a mile across the top of the dam. So I'll go back. This is the main spillway. This is the gated flood control spillway, and this is a picture before the spillway got broken. And when water goes down this main spillway, it goes down into this diversion pool and then onto the Feather River. So along here, the Feather River continues, and that's for another video. right now I just want to show you in general also. Right here is a 1,700 foot weir that serves the purpose of, if the water gets to 901 feet elevation, the water automatically would go over the that's the emergency spillway. It would automatically go over this weir and go down this hillside. And that's to protect the dam from overtopping. The thing that would keep this water from overflowing the emergency spillway is if they use these gated the gated spillway to let the water out. And that's what they've done over the years. They've never had to use the emergency spillway because they were able to control flooding since they made the dam by using this concrete spillway, which is about, the chute is about 178 feet wide. It's about as wide as a 12 to 15 lane highway, and it's over 3,000 feet long. So that's pretty much the overview, and now I'll show you what the spillway should look like. This is the main concrete spillway, flood control spillway, releasing water in 2011 when it was not broken. And as you can see, everything is intact all around it. The chute contains the water, and then it comes down and goes into the diversion pool and goes on its way down the Feather River. Now, this is a picture in February. This is February 7th of 2017. The evacuation took place on the 12th. So this is 5 days before the evacuation. And this is the spillway when it had got this hole in it. And what they did is they had to turn the spillway off. There was a lot of rain coming, and the inflows were really high, and so they had to stop the lake from overtopping the emergency spillway. So this had been running, and then when this damage occurred, eventually they had to stop the releases so that they could survey the damage. And at that point the lake kept rising, and you can see how high it is. And what happened next is, when it got to 901 feet, it went over the top of the emergency spillway. This is that 1,700 foot weir that the water goes over. It's an uncontrolled spill because there are no gates. I think it's been estimated there was maybe 10,000 cubic feet per second going over it. I really don't know. And I'll just let this play for a little bit. This water was coming over the emergency spillway that had never been used in the history of the dam. And let me go to the next one. So now we're up to, this is evacuation day. By 3 o'clock on February 12th, this is what it looked like at the emergency spillway area. And I'm sure that they knew some things ahead of time, but actual official evacuations took place around 4 o'clock p.m. on Sunday, February 12th. And this is around 3:30. This is what this emergency spillway looked like at that time. And they evacuated because they felt that the erosion was, let me stop this. You can see where it's eating the road out, and they thought that the erosion would compromise the weir and cause a collapse. And here in the distance you can see the main spillway had been turned back on in order to stop the need for the emergency spillway. Just let this play a little bit more. Okay, and then I'll fast forward to today, or this week. Today's the 8th of April, and this video footage from the Department of Water Resources is from the 5th of April, and I just want to show you. I don't want to get too far into all the repairs and everything because I'm trying to keep this as just an overview, an introduction to what happened up there at the Oroville Dam. So let me see here. I'll just fast forward this one a little bit. I wanted to give you another view to compare with the views you've already seen. So here it is. Here's the dam. Here's the main spillway. Broken, of course, now. Not only broken, but really carving out a canyon. And over here in this area right there is where the 1,700 foot lip is for the emergency spillway overflow. And you can see there's they've done a lot of patching up here with concrete and rocks and dropping bags by helicopters and stuff in there. And this whole area here is made up of debris that they took out of the diversion pool. There was 1.7 million cubic yards of debris in this pool down here from having to run the spillway at 100,000 cubic feet per second when it was broken. So let me let this play out a little bit more. I don't want this video to go over 15 minutes, but this will give you an idea of like in comparison to the first photo that I showed you. This is the dam up here and the reservoirs back behind it, and this is the main spillway, the now broken, impaired spillway, and here's the canyon that it has carved out, and then back in the distance would be the emergency spillway area. So I'll let it play a little bit longer, and I plan to do more videos. If you'd like to be notified, just subscribe and then hit the little bell and you'll be notified when I have a new video out. Thanks for viewing. See you later.